Hi, Clever! Hi, Clever. I am still in the works and the process of getting set up. So give me one uno momento here. Let us see. Pop out Chatterona Roosterini. I like how you asked how we can enter the giveaway when we haven't even started the stream. I'll get to that, don't worry. That's the first question that everybody likes to ask. We'll get there, don't worry. We just gotta be patient. But yeah, what's up, YouTube chatters? Okay. Got my chat, got that. Gotta set up the game. Okay. Do you guys know how monumental today is? Do you guys know how important this is? But yeah, what is up, Clever? Risk Gabe. Upheat and Sonic? What is your Sonic game is? I'm not sure what you mean. You're gonna have to rephrase that question. I think you might have a little bit of a typo there. Okay. What's up, Davey Wavy? It is officially the Tangle and Whisper Festival, which is, I think, the festival that I've cared about the absolute most out of anything. I thought the concept of festivals overall, getting big names like Joker and Miku, was really cool, but none of them have really excited me as much as Tangle and Whisper, because, I mean, it's an actual Sonic patch. Someone beat me to releasing a Writer's Tangle mod by 12-second My Day's Ruined. Clever, you make mods? I didn't know that. You model things in Blender? Really? I saw that somebody had one, like, in dev on Twitter, like, long before this, this update was even ready. Yeah, Writers with Spangle, I see it right here. Day 1, minute 1 mod. We get the Writers outfits from IDW. That is so sick. I'll show this off in a sec. But yeah, for those of you just popping in here, we are going to be doing a Red Star Ring giveaway for Sonic Rumble. We're actually going to be doing multiple. I think like 5 if I can fit it in the stream. That's why it says 1200. They're each codes of 300 Red Star Rings, which is the perfect amount for Tangle or Whisper. So yeah. Wow, a Sonic character festival and a Sonic game? Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, right? Every character update so far hasn't had anything to do with Sonic. That's the weird part. I think I would have been more hyped for festivals on average if they were all Sonic related ones, but the crossover ones, I mean, it's alright, you know? It's fine. Oh yeah, I gotta make a YouTube post. I'm gonna make a YouTube post. Also, hi back, Evan. I did read your message, but I didn't say hi directly. I'm gonna make a YouTube post, and then I gotta fill up my water, and then we're good to hop in. I haven't played the characters at all yet myself. I logged in just so I could get like some tests, like a test going for the stream, but other than that, I haven't even selected the characters yet. So here we are, first time. Let's go grab my thumbnail. I'm live with the Tangle and Whisper Festival. Join up for a chance to win one of 5 RSR codes in Sonic Rumble. I believe it's 5. Here, let me do some quick math. That is not 5. My bad. But I think it was 5. It's 4. It's 4. Okay. Boop. Edit preview. Center that. Post. Okay. Alright. You know what's funny there, Clever? I looked at your account on CrossWorlds, okay? I looked at your profile. You already had Tangle at your number 3rd most played character for several months now, because you've been playing early. I saw that. Don't think I didn't see that. You had SBO, AI SBO, and Tangle in your top lineup. First online lobby I got into was full Whispers and a couple Tangles. Oh wow, I'm surprised that it's majority Whisper right now. I would have guessed Tangle, honestly. I definitely want to start a few matches with Whisper, but I might be a Tangle main. All right, I'm gonna go grab some water and then we're starting. I will also talk about the giveaway stuff. Alright, here we are. Nopon's Life is playing, that's great. So, guys, fellas, ladies, even, just played a race and it's Whisper, nothing else. That's exactly what we like to see. The game's meta is healing. What do you think of Vanilla and Gemeral's voices in the Chaotix Case Files Episode 5? Well, Vanilla is exactly how I always imagined she would sound, so that's a big plus right there. Very cool to see her, or like to hear her voice in canon for the first time. Gemeral's voice is pretty good. I didn't expect it to sound that way, I guess. I don't know really what I was expecting. It's nice that you get to hear more of the voice actor instead of just like the robotic performance. He kind of sounds a lot like SBO. I thought it was Matt Mercer at first, but apparently it's not. So, let's get into video game land, right, guys? Hi, hello, hi. Bum, 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 bum. So, as you can see, I got Zavok here, part of the Diamond Cutters, as we all know and love. I was doing some tests of Zabby Patty here. Da-na-na-na-na-na. So yeah, we are about ready to go here. I absolutely adore that we can see like official Sonic comic book artwork in my video game, in my official Sonic Team game, in the background there, dude. Like, it's one thing to have their models, but it's another thing to get the actual artwork. You know, because like, the art in the comics is not necessarily something I think a lot of people expected to go very far outside of the comics, right? Like, you know, it's like, it's a monthly cheap comic book that gets picked up. Who would have thought that, like, tens of thousands of players would see it in-game? So that's pretty cool. So, just checking on a bunch of stuff here. It got cut off and just said lesbians. Oh, did you get filtered by Twitch somehow? I definitely don't have that set up as a blocked word. I love the lesbians. Hi, Two-Tailed Gamer. Festival maybe peak. Oh yeah, the game modes for the festival are really good, surprisingly, too. I was really worried that this wouldn't have fun game modes. I'm still gonna play using the Kid Goku mod. What character is that over, Rozzy? I saw a really good Goku with, like, I think it's called Nimbus Cloud? I'm not sure. I'm not a Dragon Ball guy. But I saw one where they replaced Extreme Gear with the Cloud. Yo, what's up, MJ? Megan James? Yeah. Oh, true. No, that makes sense. Little monkey tail and everything, right? Just saw the rewards for the festival. The rewards are peak. The modes are actually good in this. It's gonna be peak. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I think the horn may be my permanent horn, which is funny because I say that every time a new character Sega festival happens, Sega character festival. And, gotta respond to a Discord message. Na 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 na. Yeah, I say that basically every time a new horn comes down in a festival, like the Knight's horn, the Miku horn, the Yakuza horn. I've said it every time, but I truly mean it with the Tangle and Whisper one, because it's a Wisp-themed horn, which is really cool, because I feel like the majority of the mascot representation in this game has been Chow. So it's nice to get something for the Wisps as well. Like, I know that they're like a good chunk of the actual items in-game, but it's nice to have something decorative like that too, right? No shootout? Yeah, exactly, dude. Ring Grab, I think, is just like a slightly worse version of Dash Panels. I like both of them pretty highly, but Dash Panels is my favorite because it requires more skill with your turns and driving. What's up, Conan? I'm gonna call you that because that name's kind of long. I still need to see Tangle and Whisper's voice, I forgot. Yeah, they're just free on YouTube, so you can see them anytime there. But yeah, I'm very happy that they also got decals that look like the characters get in the Friendship tab in the base game, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, guys, since a bunch of people are heading in here, now let's talk a little bit about how the giveaways are going to work, alright? I actually do kind of need to go and set this up. I forgot to test this before stream, which is always a good thing. Yeah. Next, we're gonna change that. So for those of you that don't know, I'm giving away 4 codes for 300 Red Star rings in Sonic Rumble, which is gonna give you the exact amount that you need for Tangle or Whisper, and or just any character that you want that costs that much. A good majority of them do. And the reason I want to do that is because I obviously I want to celebrate today. This has been like an over decade plus long journey for me, waiting for the comic characters to be in a mainline game. So I'm having a good time. I'm very happy. Today's a day to celebrate. Okay, so I think that one's ready for you two. Let's get it set up for Twitch. Giveaway. Keyword. Yep. Okay, that should work. That should work. How are y'all doing today, by the way? It's been one of those days for me where I just couldn't do anything, and I've just been excited. I've been in anticipation all day long. It's like, you got something going on at 6 p.m., therefore you can't do anything for the whole day, right? That's just how it's been for me. Let's see here. This is a bop, I agree. Wait, the festival hasn't actually started for you. It says tomorrow. Really? That'd be a big prank. I gotta check that out in a second, once we're ready to hop in the game here. Did you see the Ultra Graphics mod for this game? I haven't. Is that similar to, like, the Enhanced Graphics mod that exists for Sonic Frontiers, I wonder? I just got home and saw, from Walmart and saw the Sonic XCC display. Oh, is that promoting the figures rather than the actual, comics? Because I got excited there for a second thinking maybe you could get them at Walmart. Festival's the 26th for you. The festival always starts the day after the character release. Oh! Oh! Well, I did not realize that. I guess we're doing a stream tomorrow then. Well, at least tomorrow I can focus. Why did I think it was the festival today? Well, let me take that out of the title, I guess. I guess we'll do a stream tomorrow then, which is good because I wanted to get a better thumbnail anyway. How do I... Oh, there we go. Edit. We're still doing the giveaways. We're still celebrating. Everything is fine. We're just going to be doing world matches, I suppose. Okay, cool. You should totally download my Rider's Tangle on foot mod. I'm not a big fan of on foot mods, I'll be honest. But I'll definitely check it out on the Game Banana page and give you a like. All his shadows, and it promotes the figures. Yeah, for sure. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's good to know. But yeah, Alright, now I can show you guys what's going on with the giveaway here. So yeah. We have 4 codes to give away. I think today I'm going to give away 2. And tomorrow, I'll give away 2, just to spread it out a little bit through the festival, maybe, as well, so I can reuse this screen for a second stream. If you guys type RSR 1200, as Tangle says, you will be entered into the giveaway. If you are not here when I pull the winner, I can't give you the code, so, yeah. Entries are open right now. All you have to type is RSR 1200, as Tangle says right there, and, I will pull a winner on Twitch and a winner on YouTube. And tomorrow we'll give away some more codes as well during the festival. You don't have Rumble? I mean, that you don't have to enter the giveaway if you don't want to. But yeah, Target has the sweet blind bags that have a really cool 2.5 inch in ours. I mean, don't enter the giveaway if you can't use the code, you know. But yeah. Alright, let's get into some world matches then, huh? But yeah, so I think we're all good to go here. Anybody can join Two-Tailed. Doesn't matter if you've won in the past. I'm just limiting it to 1 code per person. But yeah, so today we'll do some world matches, and then tomorrow we're hopping on the festival. Kind of sucks, I thought it was today. A little bit anticlimactic. Alright, let's, Oh, you know what? I do have to check the... the goodies. Damn. Okay, so this is really cool right off the bat, because we get Tangle and Whisper next to the DLCs, like next to all the Sonic characters, right? So they aren't at the very bottom after the crossover characters at all. They're right there next to the rest of the Sonic cast, seamlessly integrated with everyone. That's really fun. Oh, cool sound, cool sound. And then you use the hot hatch, don't you? Cool. And then let's check out Whisper. Oh, nice Wispin. I think that's one of our boost animations, too. I don't really know if I have an extreme gear that necessarily fits her. I can just do the default Wispin booster probably here. And then extras. Let's see extras. Jukebox. Got one of the IDW covers here. This looks like it could be GGDG, maybe. That song always reminds me of a Nintendo Direct one, the results theme. Not sure why. Oh, join the CrossWorlds lobby? Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, for sure, Clever. You can play with me as well. Tangle and Whisper next to all the crappy 2010 renders is funny. I don't think they're that crappy. I think the lighting is pretty accurate, too. Like, on their render, I think it matches the other one pretty decently here. I also have to edit my YouTube post because it's not the festival, and I think people are gonna point that out and be like, "You stupid." I'm gonna be like, "No, I'm not. It's not posted in." $21? Yeah, back Evan. As long as you guys don't disconnect, I'm willing to have y'all in here. Because disconnections are a little frustrating. So I can actually go up here. How do you do it again? Create lobby ID? There we go. Join up. Join up. You're all welcome. Just don't disconnect or we're gonna have a bad time sans moment. Hi, Pains. Okay, it would be kind of fun to do a Grand Prix, but I don't think you guys want to watch that. I think we want to watch, world matches primarily here. It's good to hear, MJ. I don't participate in a lot of, like, online Sonic stuff anymore. I'm kind of just, like... I kind of get notified when people tell me what happens in the community. But yeah, so... I don't know if I'm going to be able to talk too terribly much during the matches, as always, but I will get you guys in between. So look, we got Tails, Whisper, Tangle, Sonic. Pretty clean loadout here. Do some world match. See, I thought the characters were supposed to come out yesterday, and then the festival was supposed to happen today because of what the in-game calendar said. But I guess I've been tricked and pranked. I might be the #1 Tangle player. You certainly probably have some of the most experience on Tangle because you played her early, illegally. The FBI agents are being sent to your house as we speak, Clever. I see Jewel. Does that mean Jewel will be playable soon? I don't think so. I think she's just there because they needed a third character on the event team. Because festivals always have 3 teams, right? I think they just kind of threw her in because she made the most sense. God, I don't want to play Kronos or Apatos. So I think I'll be on for about 2 hours today. Yeah, maybe 2 to 3 hours. And then tomorrow on the festival, we're going to be playing until we get everything. I feel like CrossWorlds fell off a little bit. I don't. I think every video game on Earth gets a slow decline in players naturally. And I think that a big part of why some people don't have as much fun with CrossWorlds right now is because we don't get very many new tracks. I fought off the FBI, I'll do it again. Bro's got Tangle's tail IRL. He's not going down without a fight. CrossWorlds are straight up. We got SpongeBob, Mega Man, Pac-Man. Yeah, I'm not too big on SpongeBob, but Pac-Man's pretty cool. Mega Man 2. Mega Man's probably the thing I'm the most excited for outside of, you know, Tangle and Whisper, which we already have here. I do have to check out their emotes as well. 3 whispers in a row. I like how that other person has the exact same idea as me with the Wispin booster. By the way, Tangle's introduction animation on Extreme Gear is very pretty. Very cute, very expressive. Okay, I have not played World Match in a hot second here, so I might be a little bit poopy and sloppy for a little bit here. Kinda chills seeing Whisper hold a Wisp like that, though, right? Funny epic Steam message I can't read right now because I'm trying to focus the hell up. Let me guys know what you think of that message. We are never going to Kraken Bay. Unless I can use it for, like, a festival, unless I could use it for, like, a festival, win condition. Ooh, that person's front-running with a shield. That's kind of dangerous. I'm gonna have to go low here. I messed it up. It's funny how, they gave Whisper an Extreme Gear. Because in one of her, like, basically her first ever encounter with anything racing related was with Jet's Extreme Gear in one of the annuals. So it was kind of prophesized that she would be using this type of vehicle, even though in the writer's art she uses, a different type of vehicle. We don't lose on Dompa Factory, man. Dompa Factory is probably like a top 3 track in the entire game. Yo, nice thumbs up. This song reminds me of a Nintendo Direct. I don't know why. Maybe it's like the jazz or whatever you would call it. Man, I love how her mask sits on her face there. Look at that, look at that. Dude, what a beautiful lobby. Whisper, Whisper, Tangle, Tails, Tangle, Whisper, Sonic, Tangle, Whisper, Zaz, Whisper. Nice. Oh, it's beautiful. You love to see it. It's my dream come true. Now we just gotta get Sally and Scourge in here, and it'll be basically a perfect game. Do Tangle and Whisper have any voice lines? They do not, because Sega doesn't like money. It's so weird that they released an entire radio drama that has their voices, and yet, no voices in the game. There has to be a patch. There has to be a patch. Let's see here. What are you guys talking about? Do you think Wreck-It Ralph would be playable in CrossWorlds? I think he's out of his prime. I don't think he's very relevant anymore, unfortunately. Especially after that second film that some people say happened. I kind of disagree, though. Wonder Museum? Why not? Oh, okay. Look at the, let's take a look at the animations quick here. Damn, I want to see these up close. Damn, dude, every pose Tangle does looks straight out of a comic panel. It's very expressive. I'm so happy they got sketch hogs as well. There's no reason they wouldn't, but it just makes sense, right? Like, one of the people that, like, popularized the sketch hog art style was Tyson Hess. And they also kind of designed Tangle and Whisper initially. I hate to break it to you, Sally's never seen the light of day again. Well, that's objectively incorrect, Rozzy. She is literally in Sonic Blitz. She is literally in Sonic Blitz, which came out in 2025. Why is Amigo and Billy Hatcher not in the game? Was Billy Hatcher in All-Stars Racing Transformed? Or just the original? I actually don't remember I think he was in the original. I think Billy Hatcher is a very appealing character, art-wise. And that's probably just because of Yukawa, but yeah. I really like that he has a gun in Shadow of 5. People get so aggressive at the beginning of Metal Harbor. Pretty much any time Whisper uses her hover weapon, it's like one of my favorite things to look at on screen. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry, Backhaven. I wasn't even thinking when I hit you. It's been a while since I played. I just saw there was a person in front of me and I went terrorist mode. I do apologize. Man, I need to take some proper time to, like, analyze their trick animations, too. And, of course, there's going to be multiple different ones for vehicles and Extreme Gear alike. Look, you can't see right now. That boost animation is so clean, dude. She's just Mary Poppins, man. She's constantly floating with this frenzy. Na 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 na. Gotta be a little careful because people are gonna be very aggressive. I'm gonna get hit by this. That was a bad time to block. I see a Tangle in first. I hope it's clever. Yeah, it's been a while. I can't win. I don't even know if it's ever going to release globally at this point, to be fair. But, she is literally in that game. She has a full bio. She has, well, it's in the code. I don't know if it's in, like, an update yet. Maybe they're waiting for launch or something, but yeah. Sonic Forces Mobile is more grindy than Fortnite. I mean, I don't play Fortnite, so I have no, gauge for that kind of thing right there. I think Surge and Kit will be in CrossWorlds soon. I think Surge will. I don't have a lot of hope for Kit. I know that, like, the whole meme is that they're, like, a package deal and everything. Like, you know, like, that's the thing about them. But, I truly don't think it's gonna happen. Well, I don't think it's impossible for Kit. I just don't think it's as high as Surge. I think I wouldn't be surprised if Surge came, but not Kit, right? Also, for those of you joining, I do have a giveaway active. You just gotta type RSR1200, and I'm giving away a code on YouTube and a code on Twitch so that you could get Tangle and Whisper in Sonic Rumble. I'll be giving away 2 more of these tomorrow during the festival as well. According to Alejandro Saab in a live stream, I'm not sure who that is. He was cast as Gemerol back in October 24. Can only assume CrossWorlds and Generations were recorded back in 23. That's very interesting. I wonder when the script for Shadow Generations Dark Beginnings was written up. Because I know that, I mean, they didn't really have a reason to make Emerald speak, but I wonder if they would have, like, made him voice Emerald, too. Or if Emerald and Gemerald would have different voices. I also kind of associate Wonder Museum with Tangle and Whisper because of Jewel's Museum, so this is fun. Truest smart one. That's a Birdly ass username. I don't need this shortcut. Thank you for tanking that for me, by the way. I feel like a celebrity. To quote Bayonetta, I feel like a fucking celebrity in this town. It'd be really funny to see Bayonetta in this game. They have Ichiban, so they're not against using more mature characters. And I mean, Bayonetta is literally in Smash Bros. She's not too relevant right now. She hasn't had a game in a few years, but still. I could see Bayonetta being in this game. I think I even, like, kind of predicted Bayonetta being in this game through free updates. In my video talking about Tangle and Whisper, ironically. Can I squeak this out? Nice. You're still gonna throw that bomb, though, aren't you? Probably saving it for the end. Damn, of course. That was insanely lucky. Never mind. Wow. That was sad. I lost the win condition, they gave me the win condition back, and then I lost it immediately before I could even use it. That was really rough. Oh, congratulations there, Two-Tailed. I didn't even see. Did you hear that Gemerald has the same VA as Marvel Rivals Deadpool and Shallow from Dragon Ball Legends? I heard the Deadpool thing. I didn't even know Deadpool was actually in Marvel Rivals, but that's a pretty big name, ain't it? That's pretty cool. Yeah, congrats there, Two-Tailed. I like that even in the middle of character updates, Two-Tailed still uses the tried and true tails. Like, I love character specialists. I think they're really cool. Whisper in the Wind. That's kind of chills. Amy Rose fan, I'm not sure what that is. Are you talking about F1 racing? Is racing a part of the Olympics this year? I know nothing about the Olympics, by the way. Oh my god, I forgot that I had Mighty installed. I was like, when did they add Mighty? I think that's Mighty over AI Sonic, perhaps, perchance. I now love the vids, and sometimes they're just stream clips, but I mean, it could be a vid. You talking about me? On that note, back in January 2025, Morgan Freeman announced that Zamblock's French voice actor passed away. So recording... That is such a random piece of information. Why does Morgan Freeman know a French voice actor? Oh, see you back, Gavin. He may not be A tier, but I don't care. I feel like the character tier doesn't really matter. I feel like you can win regardless. I mean, you just did, right? Obviously, I guess if you're trying to sweat out points in World Match, it kind of can. But I don't think it's that big of a deal. You know, acceleration characters are probably low-key good as well. I was messing around with an acceleration vehicle the other day, and yeah, I mean, it really does accelerate fast, and I saw a clip of somebody using it with quick recovery, and I was like, okay, there's potential here. I also heard that people recently are using, like, an acceleration kit build that they got from the festivals. I'm gonna get hit. I have nothing. But I think acceleration characters are probably, like, better than acceleration vehicles because you can still use a better vehicle. John CrossWorlds. Video James? Good names, good names. Oh, hell yeah, Two-Tail. Front running and you're picking the good track? This guy has taste. Kraken Bay is definitely a skillful track, but something about it just does not vibe with me. I thought that hit me. I didn't know what that was, but I also didn't want to find out either. What do you got there, John CrossWorlds? Magnet? Okay. This guy could easily screw me over. I need more rings, man. We always talk about the trauma that Mimic gave Whisper, but what about the trauma that Infinite gave Whisper? Nice. Woo! I'm not, like, huge on Whisper's character portrait render, but I really like how Tangle's looks in game. Like, when I hit a Tangle player, it just fits. It just, I don't know, it fits alongside the main cast so well. It just warms my heart. Because, like, they are quote-unquote out of place, right? Because we know real-world context. They're more of a fan creation on a technicality scale than, like, official or whatever, but you know, so that piece of information makes them stick out. But it's just really cool to know that there's going to be, like, kids that play this game and they don't even know the difference, and they, like, seamlessly blend in with the rest of the roster, you know? Races have been brutal for me today. I'm glad that it's been a decent mix for myself, because I haven't played World Match in, like, maybe a month. I saw you reply to my comment on that really cool Sonic Colors fan animation that came out the other day. Oh, what was the... What did I say? But yeah, if you guys haven't seen it, there's a really awesome Sonic Colors animation based on the stories from the Wii version, the DS version, and Ultimate, all in one. Like, it incorporates all the characters like Blaze and Cream and Knuckles, but it also incorporates Metal Sonic directly straight out of, you know, Ultimate. And it's got a good variety of locations, like Sonic's fighting Metal Sonic in Aquarium Park and everything. It's so cool. It's awesome that Sega doesn't care about Mighty in the lobby. I mean, they're chill about mods in general. They actually encouraged it in a Twitter post one time. That's why I use the crosstalk mod, so the art style is consistent and cool. The art style is stylistic and cool, if not consistent. Yeah, true. I stick to Peppermint's Mighty mod over Dread. Over Dread? That's a very random character to use for Mighty. I don't really see how the... Well, I guess I could kind of see how the animations link up for that, but that's random. I kind of get why people would use a character like the Prime cast to add more Sonic characters in, but I feel like the AI slots are better for that, because I like the variety of having... comic characters, Prime characters, game characters, you know, so if you have literal, like, duplicate skins of characters, I feel like it's better to just use those to add new characters in. And I remember the character select mod that adds more slots based on the AI characters, that made Tangle and Whisper directly next to the rest of the Sonic cast, and I thought that was awesome. And it's really cool that they just, like, straight up officially did that. Did that person have Roblox in their name? Oh yeah, also I have Crisis City installed, by the way, if anyone cares. All the stage mods that have been coming out have been super professional. Oh, I wasn't sure if that was going to target me or not. Stage skins do a surprising amount of heavy lifting for longevity, I find, personally. I think games should officially do stage skins more often. Raccoon Shinobi sounds like a cool idea for a character, like a Mobian OC. I knew it. You know what? If Tangle wins, I'm happy. Whisper could be happy for her girlfriend. That was still a really good comeback on my end. I feel like every track that I've done well on so far has just been all the tracks that I'm, like, particularly good at, which is funny, because it's like, oh, I go to Metal Harbor, and then I don't do so well because I haven't, like, super grinded that one out. But I really vibe with the museum level, Colorful Mall. Oh, someone dropped out. See if I can go back. Never mind. Sorry, Clever. I'll get you back in if you want. Somehow got DC'd mid-race. That is really brutal. It won't even let me back out. So after this next race, I can get you back in there. And I might try out some Tangle after that immediately as well. The lesbians aren't voiced. It's over. I mean, I still hold firm that they could get a voice in an update. I do believe that could happen. I don't find that to be true for the crossovers or even the Sega characters, but Sonic is just a different thing. They literally made a point of showing us that they get voices now, right? Planet Namek from Dragon Ball over Dino Jungle is my favorite stage mod. What? That's a thing? I feel like I've been keeping up with this pretty recently, too. I didn't even know that. Tangle and Whisper are now confirmed in CrossWorlds for the first time in history. I forgot someone who's also a YouTuber made a custom supersonic render and put it replacing the one from the game. I might have seen something like that. I seen like Snowdrift Sonic doing that. I love the interpretation that all three Sonics colors are canon at once, and the animation. And you just followed up. Oh yeah, that was smart as hell. That was, mwah. You were engaging in some fire writing. You know the fire writing gift? That was you. Hi, Lucy. You said it best. I'm kind of mad that you said it before I did there, GG John. You recommend Sonic X Shadow Gems on Switch? I mean, if it's your only way to play the game, sure. If it's your only way to play, there's no reason not to play. But if you can get it on a different platform, like PC for 20 bucks, probably do that. Because even low performance PC is better than the Switch in terms of graphics and performance. I think that I think they both run at like 24 FPS, Sonic and Shadow Generations, which sucks. The Switch 2 version, from what I saw and heard, it's not that impressive either, honestly. Like, if you're getting it at a discount, if you could get it for like 20 bucks on Switch 2, sure. But like, from what I heard, you can only get 720p when going in performance mode. And then if you do 1080p, it's 30 FPS on Switch 2. That's a console that runs Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, by the way. Sega has not been doing a good job when it comes to Switch 2 ports, I fear. I feel like they missed a lot of potential by delaying the Switch 2 version of this game. I feel like Yakuza Kiwami and Yakuza 0 have not been particularly impressive. Yeah, just not really a big fan of it, what they've been doing. Which sucks because, like, the meme for the longest time was like, oh, Sonic games aren't the highest graphical quality they can be because they're trying to account for the Switch players, right? That was the meme. But, they haven't really done much to improve the experience on Switch. I don't really know why I couldn't catch up to that guy, to be honest with you. I had max rings, I had a boost. I even got the ring boost from Omo Chow. I guess maybe... I think they were using a power car. I think they were able to just have a better top speed. And they probably had max rings as well there. That's probably what happened. Oh, Lucy, thank you so much for the 7 months. I didn't hear that at all on my end. I do apologize. I hope it at least showed visually on stream there. Maybe my OBS is just extremely quiet in comparison. I hope that showed up. I appreciate that very much. You don't... Oh, true, Clever. Thank you for reminding me. I will get you back in here. Damn, I'm all over the place when I stream. I appreciate that very much, Lucy. Like, I don't stream very often, so when people subscribe or get memberships, I, like, particularly appreciate it. No one's ever got to do it. I know a lot of, like, streamers and stuff say that, but oh my god, you know what? Oh, Clever. Thank you very much, man. But again, like, I don't stream very much. I stream, like, once a week at most, sometimes, like, twice a week. I'm just gonna reboot the game for you, Clever. But, I mean, it's really cool that you guys do that. And I want to overhaul my emotes here soon as well, so that you guys can get more Knuckles and Sonic-related stuff. Because a lot of the emotes that I have right now are just kind of left over from what I would do before, you know? But yeah, thank you so much, Clever, and Lucy. Very, very generous of you guys, especially eating the Twitch fees, too, you know? But yeah, I mean, there you go, Pains. Enjoy that brand new Spankin' Knuckles badge for ya. I'll reopen the lobby. Na-na-na. Clever. Two-tail. And I will catch up on messages in just an uno momento here, guys. I'm sure you understand firsthand just how chaotic this stuff is. Alright, did Lucy say anything? Lucy woke up from a nap, subscribed, didn't elaborate, balled out. I'm sorry if you left already, Lucy. We are going to be hunting on the festival tomorrow, though. I hope you can make it. I thought it was today. Apparently it's not. I've been tricked. There you go. Anybody that wants to join up can fill our last space there. No elaboration necessary. You're just real like that, dude. You just chill like that. Lucy is one of the all-time best festival teammates I've ever had, up there with Clever as well. So I hope we can get the Dream Team back together tomorrow. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, casual reminder, if anybody's interested, type RSR 1200 and you can win one of 2 giveaway codes today. If we don't give away anything today, I'll give away something tomorrow. I'm only doing 2 codes today, 2 codes tomorrow, because I did think the festival was today, but apparently it's not, and I want to use the screen for more than one stream. I'm shit at the game now, so get ready. Honestly, if you just rely on the, objective Like, that's totally fine. That's what I tell everybody. That's what's cool about team games. Yo, look at this setup. Tangle, Whisper, Werehog, and Tails, dude. That's kind of chills. Okay, I'll do one more Whisper match to let Clever shine, and then I think I'm going to try Tangle after that. Let's catch up on YouTube chat. How long did it take you to make the screen? I made it in about 4 minutes before I went live. It wasn't that long. Let's see here. I wonder if I have low standards if that's the case, because I was actually very happy with the Switch 2 upgrade when I picked it up. Well, okay, so I don't have the Switch 2 upgrade, and apparently there isn't even an upgrade. You have to get the Switch 2 version completely separate, which is gross. I would have gotten the upgrade if it was an option, but it wasn't. But, I don't know, 720p on the Switch 2 just doesn't rub me the right way, especially considering we just got, like, a 4K patch for a game as crazy as Xenoblade X. We just need X-Legend and Two-Tailed to ready up there. In Chaotic's case files, they were only voiced in English, so we don't know who the voice actors like Tangle will be in Japanese. Oh, I didn't know that. That's interesting, Lance. Good, MJ. Good. Okay, looks like we're ready. I think our lobby... Okay, I was about to say, our lobby might be bugged. Had to talk to my fam. Yeah. That happens to me too. I have max rings and a boost, yet I get passed. I'm like, what the heck? I think it has to do with vehicle types. I tried asking on Game Banana about the Japanese actress recommendations for Tangle and Whisper, and at least one guy suggested Izumi Kita as Tangle and Mamiko Noto. Sorry, I don't even know how to read that language, but not familiar with those names, but I don't know who those are. Are those like anime actors? I actually friended you on this game. Low-key forgot. Might hop on tomorrow. What's your username in-game? I don't like Rainbow Garden, but I just want a bit of variety in my tracks right now. Return to Dreamland sweep! You know what's good? You got that triple deluxe PFP and everything, which I still need to finish that game. But, yeah, Return to Dreamland is probably my favorite of the modern Kirby games. Probably, like, my favorite platformer on the Wii out of everything, too. Repainting my gear, all good there, Two-Tailed. Okay, you know what? Good pick, Clever. Good pick. Oh, I definitely would not be able to remember that name. Maybe... I don't know, that's a long name. What platform do you play on there, Variety Slop? World's greatest Variety Slop. But yeah, I feel like I didn't say it enough, but I do really appreciate you guys subbing, Clever and Lucy. It's always a weird thing, right? Like, people even being able to get money out of like streams and stuff, but I don't know. It makes me just feel proud that like I stream good enough to the point where you guys feel like doing that. I don't know, man. Like it's validating on a personal level, and that's like more rewarding to me than like any monetary value. I feel bad that people even have to pay for it to begin with. It's a weird topic, but Lucy, I think you have a founder's badge now. I think I re-rolled you to have a founder's badge. I wish I could give one to Clever, but for some reason Twitch doesn't ever let them sub on their own. Also, for anybody that's like curious, like, oh, why haven't you made very many videos lately? Honestly, it's been a lack of interest, and I feel like I covered a lot of the mods that I wanted to, for like Generations and Frontiers. So, I do have to apologize for the lack of stuff. I don't want to force anything right now. But I did want to make a video on, like, the history of Tangle and Whisper, and how they made their way into a Sonic Team game. Don't expect that, like, soon, but I have begun scripting on it. And I have planned a few different modding videos for CrossWorlds. It's just been a matter of motivation for me. I want to do one on stage mods. I want to do one on, like, you know, character skins for each of the cast. At least the Sonic characters, anyway. Need a better item pool. Or I might be cooked. I also thought of a funny bit for tomorrow's festival stream. If you guys saw on the giveaway screen, Whisper's riding Jet's Extreme Gear. Bad. I was thinking of naming myself, like, 2022 Annual Whisper. Sorry, man, I wasn't aiming for you. It just happened. Huh, I squeaked that one out. But I was planning to name myself Annual 2022 Whisper, and then just giving her the default Jet Extreme Gear. Because that's what she's rocking in this screen right here. And that's her first appearance on an Extreme Gear, even before she was in the Rider's Arc, but yeah. I'm definitely going to switch off to Tangle now for a bit. And we're going to rock the Hot Hatch, of course. It's my Steam username. Need to change it to anything else. Yeah, true. I think one of the cool things about Steam is that you can make your name anything, and you don't really have to worry about like having a name that's taken. It can be short, and it can be simple, and I really appreciate that. So when I see long usernames on Steam, I'm like, why did they settle on that? They didn't have to put all those numbers and special characters in there if they didn't want to. You fuck with Robobot more than Return to Dreamland? I never played it, I'll be real. I'm like a decently big Kirby fan. But I didn't really get a lot of opportunity to play them growing up. I had Return to Dreamland, Kirby's Dream Land 3, Nightmare in Dreamland, really loved all of them. And of course, you know, I've played like Star Allies and Forgotten Land, but I didn't really sink my teeth into Triple Deluxe or Robobot too much. But I really want to, because I always hear that they're better. Let's see, maybe Werehog will give me better luck today. I mean, he's a power character. They're meta right now. Werehog saved my luck. That's good, dude. He's like a monkey paw, but he's got a Werehog claw instead. Oh yeah, and also if you try to friending me on Steam, I often kind of just don't accept them. Because I don't know why people add me. Not to be rude. But I never know what to do when I get a request on Steam. But if you request me on Rumble or CrossWorlds, I tend to accept it. Though, CrossWorlds still needs to up their friend limit, because I'm still maxed out. I love the easing on her animation there. Okay, I have to adjust to handling again. I love the easing when she does her little backflip in the car. It's nice. I gotta see what Whisper's car animations are too. That's the treat about like character updates in this game, is that there's double animations for every character. Also, I love that that car air trick is a reference to one of the pixelated IDW covers where she's doing that little flip in the air. Sorry, wife. Sorry, wife, too. Yeah, that animation right there. That's a reference to an IDW cover. Wow, that hit me! I was trying to strafe to the left to avoid it. I think I need sharper turns so I can get my charge faster. Topspin the Fuzzy! I know you. You're an animator. Ah, did I lose to an extreme gear? That was a really good animation, dude. She's built to smile. Her wide-eye design looks so good. Ah, I got first. Look at that, dude. I got first on my first Whisper match and first on my first Tangle match. And Topspin the Fuzzy was in here. Y'all know about Topspin the Fuzzy? They've done Sonic animations in the past. I feel like they did stuff with Lythero as well during like the Silver campaign. But I remember them from like Game Grumps days or something like that, I believe. Did I do the giveaway yet? I haven't, but for those that want to join, type RSR 1200 and you'll be added to the pool. Right now, we actually only have one entrant, it seems. So if I don't get more than one entrant, I'll probably can it. But all you gotta do is type RSR 1200. I think it has to be capitalized. I'll do the giveaway tomorrow if nobody wants it today. That's fine. Get first and apologize to all 11. Wow, there really is that many wives in here too. I feel like I feel like a king. We need 3DS pack on Switch. I've been begging. Yeah, I think a trilogy of, well, I guess it can't be a trilogy anymore. I was gonna say RTDL, Robobot, Triple Deluxe would be an amazing pack. Let's see here. Meta and CrossWorlds, I don't play for a few months and there's meta, dear God. There's always meta, no matter what you touch. As long as you drive good and use items smartly, I don't think it matters that much. Use quick recovery if you really need to, right? Type beat, type beat. I refuse to steal Red Star rings from the true enjoyers. You see, that's why you're so real, Lucy. You show up, you sub, you don't elaborate, you start practicing for the festival just for me specifically, nobody else, not even yourself or your own enjoyment. And then you let the true Red Star ring enjoyers have what they want. You got a heart of gold right there, Lucy. Everybody say W, Lucy. She deserves it. Oh my god, is that Flop Doodles? Yeah. I wonder if Callie's in this lobby. Yeah, I wouldn't mind White Cave. Wow, I had such a lead. Okay, the reason I was quiet and locked in as hard as I could is because usually when Fop Doodles is in a lobby, Callie is also in a lobby. It doesn't necessarily have to be the case, but I was wondering. It doesn't look like she's here, but I was like, damn, I gotta lock in. Fop Doodles is also really good too. I don't mean to like, imply that they aren't. Like, look at him, he's got 9,000 points. I think he streams the game a lot too. Like, he's a grinder. I know he's gotten for like top 100 in some of the festivals too. Yo, glad to see you caught me on a stream. It isn't the festival stream, which I thought it was gonna be, but yeah, we're doing world matches here. Thank you for the W Lucy there, Gold Legend. You got obliterated. It happens to the best of us. It happens to all of us. There is no such thing as perfect ego in this game. Everybody gets obliterated. I will accept some beautiful Mystic Jungle. For those of you just tuning in here, I do have a Sonic Rumble giveaway for 300 Red Star Rings. It says 1200 because I have 4 codes. If you type RSR 1200, you can join the giveaway. If nobody joins, then legit, like, I'll just save it until tomorrow. It's fine. But, yeah. The idea with that was, like, you know, you get the Red Star Ring code, and then you're able to use it on Rumble, and then you can get Tangle and Whisper in Rumble. Mystic Jungle is the best track of the game, fight me. I'd say that's probably actually... I'd say that probably goes to... Dompa Factory. That's my favorite one. If there's an open slot for your team, I'd love to do the festival with y'all. There might. I did talk with some people off stream about getting a team together, so I'm not sure what's gonna happen, but I think within the first 20 minutes of the stream tomorrow, we'll probably know what happens. Or, like, what's gonna happen. I guess I'm gonna stream at the same time tomorrow for the festival as well. I think it's funny that Tangle and Whisper, their default vehicles are like the best in the game. Or at least some of the best. I think the truck power car is also ranked pretty highly. I love this track. I'm blessed. Reminds me, I want to put together a video of like my best world matches in CrossWorlds. Would you guys watch that? I know there isn't a lot of interest in like just regular matchmaking videos in this game because it's been out for a while, but at the very least I'd like to archive some of that for myself. I'm fine with that. I hear a ghost. Yeah, Boom Boom's right there. Wow, again, I had such a huge lead. They're calling me the Time Trial Merchant, even though I don't even play Time Trials that much. I just play a lot of Race Park when I want to chill out and I don't want to worry about, like, results. Tangle, 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 Ray! Amy, Silver, Whisper. One wife, one wife. I mean, it's a good day for Whisper. We'll say that much. Mystic Jungle is indeed the best track there, Clever. Good call, good call. We're on a good streak here. Have you seen the Surge Shadow Generations mod? I have. I said it in, like, a past live stream. I don't typically enjoy character mods over, like, the secondary characters. because they don't usually get their own games. Like in the case of Shadow, I like playing as Shadow, even though he's not even a top 10 favorite character of mine, because he never gets a game, you know? And then I'm also announcing that I'm here to present you all a wonderful investment opportunity, says Lucy. Okay, we timed out. We timed out, so I'll send invites again. Na 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 na. But yeah, do many of you even play, like, Sonic Rumble in here? I feel like it's kind of a niche game now. Was there somebody that wanted to join me, aside from Clever and, Two-Tail? I'm creating the lobby ID again, so come in here if you want, but yeah. I think it might have been, like, Gold Legend or X Legend. I know X Legend was in my lobby. CrossWorlds servers, I'm used to it at this point. I played, like, a couple thousand hours of Smash Ultimate, so I'm fine. This happens to me all the time. Oh, you got Ray over AI Tails? Yeah, that's one of the more recent mods I installed. I haven't even tested it out yet. Do you like Ray, Two-Tail? I feel like he's not that different from Tails. He's pretty cool. I'm washed at this game. Everyone can get washed and unwashed. Just play if you want to play, you know? I played Rumble, got to Emerald rank, and then stopped. I mean, I got to Emerald rank as well. I play just to do my dailies and, like, get whatever's, like, a free, like, ring shop skin. Or an affordable red ring skin. That's usually what I do. Or just, like, whenever I have the urge. Because I genuinely like the gameplay of Rumble. It reminds me of, like, really skill-oriented Mario Party. The way that it's a bunch of random mini-games. Have you ever modded Smash Ultimate? I've done skin mods. I haven't actually played any of, like, the custom movesets, but, I did play Project Plus, which is a modded version of Brawl, and I did some Knuckles in that, like, 6 years ago when it was new. CrossWorlds has not been kind to me today. Ah, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry that I absorbed all your good luck. It's the streamer curse. Very selfish of me. I don't hate Ray, I just like Tails more. That's completely fair, Two-Tailed. That's a valid-ass opinion there. You don't have to like him just because he's a flying character that's yellow and a sidekick. You know, type B, type B. Let's do Eggman Expo, why not? I do like North Star, but Eggman Expo, I'm kind of more warm on that because I was doing photo mode shots on that track a bit ago. But yeah, they're clever. What mods do you use if you run that? I'm curious. I do have a 2017 Switch, so I could mod it if I wanted, but yeah. Let's see here. But yeah, I did Emerald rank so I could get my achievements. I don't really care about getting to Chaos or Master Emerald rank because I think that's way too hard and time-consuming right now. Phantom Mephiles, cool name. What do you mean they shadow dropped it? You're talking about Tangle and Whisper there, Jack? They did announce it. They posted an in-game calendar a few weeks back, but they don't really make any like news posts on Steam about it, which is like really troll. I think I spent $500 on one trip to Hot Topic? What were you getting? Were you just stocking up on every Shadow shirt they had? Which, by the way, 500 bucks would be like 5 Shadow shirts. I swear to God. Shirt prices are insane these days, man. I got a really nice box lunch Sonic shirt, and it's got like the Yui Karasuno style. Tails, Knuckles, Sonic, Amy, Shadow. And I think that was like 40 bucks. It's crazy. It's just a white shirt with them on it. It's got like a background too. It's a nice shirt. I've worn it in some of my videos, but yeah. But things are expensive, bro. Na, 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 na. It's weird. I never thought I'd consider maining a character that wasn't Knuckles or Dread. Or even Blaze. But I can see myself consistently playing Tangle a lot. Whisper's cool too. I think she's got a lot of aura. Especially as a Sonic Forces character. Like, how crazy is that, dude? A Sonic Forces character that isn't infinite is in this game. Crazy, right? But, yeah, that's fine. Eric Andre XX, nice, dude. Sick gamer tag, bro. I know that ain't you. But, I mean, dude, like, the comics are just so special to me. Like, Tangle is not necessarily even, like, one of my big favorites. I'd probably rate Surge higher than Tangle and Whisper, but it's just, like, what they represent. And it's the fact that Tyson Hess got to draw them, and now they're in a game, right? Like, I popped off when Tyson Hess graduated from the comics to doing, like, the opening animation for Sonic Mania Plus. I recognized that immediately. It's a good day. Sonic boom, Sonic boom. Oh, and I hit the wife. I'm sorry, one of my 19 wives in the lobby. Look at that little grin with her teeth as she's drifting along. Oh, man. I think the jazz theme really fits Tangle and Whisper, considering their most recent appearance was in the Chaotix Case files as well. How cool is it, by the way, that their song album art is like a GGDG IDW cover? Like, they didn't just stop at panel artwork in the game, they also threw a awesome cover in there. Kinda wish there was like an art gallery in this game, similar to Generations, so that you could do that. So you could like put more art in there, but yeah. Let's see here. I'm running pretty much every Sonic character possible in SSBU, and we got DC'd again. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I did want to try Silver and Knuckles, because I haven't seen, like, a good Silver mod for Smash before. I think I might try setting up the mods on an emulator, though, because I kind of CBA modding my original Switch. Invite. I think it was X-Legend, right? Get you back in here. Funny server. Tangle and Whisper are just too strong. The hype was too strong today. Man, I'm bummed that the festival isn't today, but it's been a while since I've done a proper World Match stream. I'm heading out now, but you'll see me tomorrow, hopefully. See ya, Lucy. I hope I catch you in the Discord later, too. Like, literally for no reason other than I just want to talk to you. Like, I just hope that you're present in some capacity. Because your energy's really fun. You make me laugh a lot, too. W, friend. We don't talk much out of the stream in the Discord, so I just want you to know that. I think I'm done for the night. You can invite someone else if you wanna. Oh, word. Do I get an invite? I think I did send you one, but I guess, like, everything's tweaking right now. Here you go. And then, yeah, I'll just do an open lobby for anybody else that wants to hop in here. But yeah. I have a lot of franchises I'm into. I did buy a $137 CrossWorlds jacket. Yo, Gold Legend. If you have the ability to, like, upload an image to Imgur and, like, send me a link, I want to see what that looks like. If it's, like, a racing jacket, that would be so sick. Like, something with, like, embroidered badges on it. That'd be so cool. Also, I love the color scheme on your extreme gear there, Clever. Clever, are you permanently retiring SBO? Is it just Tangle all day, every day? Oh, I don't know what that emote is, Lucy. It's an error on my screen. It is a racing jacket. Yeah, I've seen like Sonic racing-esque jackets that kind of look like ones you get at racing events. I've seen those before, right? But nothing that was like CrossWorlds specific, like themed after that. But yeah, for anybody that's lurking the audio right now, if you do want to hop in my lobby and play with me, I got one space open and the ID is on screen. Tangle #1 for sure, but I'll probably pull out SBO if I'm on a bad loss streak. Yeah, it's like in competitive Smash when someone's down 2 games and they just change their skin real quick so they can lock in. Gold Legend, hop in. You know you won't play. I'll give it like 30 seconds. Let me also check up on a few things here. But yeah, I feel bad that I, like, clickbaited everyone thinking it was the festival today, but I'm, like, still enjoying world matches. Like, it's good practice. And I find that world match wins are obviously a lot more fulfilling than festival wins. Like, festival wins are great when you have good synergy with your team, of course. But, you know, doing it all on your own just hits like a truck. You know what I'm saying? Alright, let's hop in here. Let's all ready up. I feel like I should be playing Whisper out of principle right now, but I'm really rocking Tangle's animations. I'm eating dinner. I'll join later. Sounds good, man. Let's see. I also want to see if there's anybody I can raid when I'm done in like an hour or two here. Yep, couple people. That's good. Ooh, Sand Road. Not only am I good on Sand Road, but I have a skin for it. I have the Samba Studios on it. I only ever played Samba Studios like a small handful of times back in the All-Stars days. I didn't play too much All-Stars. The original All-Stars I never owned, and I don't think I knew anybody that had it. It was more of a Mario Kart angle back then. Mario Kart 7, Mario Kart Wii, Mario Kart DS. But when it came to All-Stars, I also didn't know anybody that owned it, but I played it a decent amount just on my own, because I got it for the Vita, and I got it on Steam. I'm heading out, have a good one? Yeah, for sure, X-Legend. GG's on the Werehog. It's really nice seeing such a variety of characters, so thank you for bringing that to the table. I appreciate that. This one's done so impressively because I don't know how, like, custom animation models work in this, but I know in, like, I know there's a technique, there's a method to doing it in HEIO and Generations and Frontiers, but I didn't know that we could also do this at CrossWorlds, which is a different engine, by the way. So it's really sick that everything's animated, just like it was in All-Stars. I think it's pretty cool, too, that CrossWorlds is basically just an All-Stars sequel at this point. Just named Sonic, right? Like, with all of the... I can't believe a bot is front-running. Like, all of the, Damn, what I was saying, all the, like, Sega characters make this an All-Stars game. I really hope that we can, like, figure out some kind of special API for, doing, like, custom dialogue in the tracks. Because I would totally make a mod that gives Tangle and Whisper dialogue in some of the tracks, if I could. Probably should have kept on to it, especially since I was slipping into first, but whatever. It's not a big deal. Keeping an eye on that green glove. Red glove. I got nothing. I'm gonna get hit. I took the wide turn because he had Tornado. We pretty much lost, though. Damn, I wonder how they got that lead. Maybe they just had a boost item and took, like, the shortcut. I know a lot of people don't like Sand Road because there's a lot of, like, really strong shortcuts near the end. There's, like, 2. I think there's actually more like 3. No, there's 2. But yeah, no, that guy definitely deserved the win. Especially since I hit him with a bunch of stuff earlier. Nice. Feels like I am playing a new season of this game. Fresh coat of paint on Sand Road, plus we got new characters from the Sonic series. I guess I can take a closer look at some of her emotes. Let's do that real quick. No, I got hit by lobby found. But yeah, if you guys are down for some more racing action, hopefully Callie is still streaming so I can raid her. I haven't got to raid her in a while. I really wanted to raid her during one of my Rumble streams. I think buy and high are the same. That kind of sucks. Oh yeah, for those that don't know as well, I released my Tropical Storm mod. So, you can go and download that on Game Banana now. It's not perfect, and it doesn't have an AI skin just yet, but I mean, it's there. It was just kind of sitting in my files, so I was like, hey, I might as well give it to everybody. Type beat. Circling back to earlier, when I was self-promoting my Riders Tangles mod, it's not traditional on foot, it's more of a skate mod. Oh, you know what? I might actually give that a spin. Not gonna lie. I think I'll give the... You know what? We'll probably do a lot of the Riders mods during this. I did use a boost at the end. Oh, it's cool that you opted here, Colin. GG, man. You played perfect there. New season 6.5 of Marvel Rivals. Yeah, dude, we even got the Deadpool voice. Well, technically, Jim Merle's not in this, but you know what I'm saying. But, yeah, no, that sounds a lot more appealing to me there, Clever, because for those that don't really know, yeah, I like playing a lot of mods, but I like playing mods that are usually, like, they could be real, they could be official. So, something that's like a skating mod, that sounds really cool. I'm dead. Oh well. First lap literally doesn't matter anyway. At least I'm not that Whisper. All the way in 12th. I might as well be 12th, though, because they're not catching up anytime soon. Okay. Decent pick. It has okay comeback potential. Probably better comeback potential than lap 3 of Ocean View. I'm gonna try to not hit Clever and Two-Tail, but guys, I do have a monster truck. I'm gonna use it around here. It's so cool that everybody's just playing Tangle and Whisper. Like, it makes sense, right? New character, new content, but it feels like there's more of them than there were in the Sega updates. And that'll surely be the case for the festival, too. Two rings off from Max. Okay. I could have got first if I was drifting, but I got scared and I was like, oh, I'm going to mess up my drift and then I'm going to die because of that. But if Clever got first, I'm happy for you. I also didn't have max rings from the look of it. I was calling again. I was calling GG, GG. That was a good match. I wish I closed it out, but yeah, it was decent. I kind of just got a little bit scared at the end, and it cost me. Which it should. That's the price of a skill-based game. I did not get first. Well, my bad. I can join in now? Okay. If it'll let me. It will not let me, so I'll have to get you in next. Sorry there, Gold Legend. I didn't mess up the level 4 of the water section. Yeah, you can actually pop 2 there, which I'm sure you know. But I just want to let everybody else know. You can pop 2 there when you're transitioning back into the land driving. And I messed that up completely. And it threw off my whole mojo. But yeah. I actually really like how it feels when you transition from water to ground when you don't jump. You hold the charge, but you don't jump. It's really nice. One good thing about top-level players, I don't lose points for 10th. I mean, I feel like losing points in World Match is not nearly as bad as Legend Comp. I don't even think it's, like, the same level. Legend Comp, you lose them in the way that you should lose them in a ranked mode. Like, that part of Legend Comp didn't really frustrate me. It's just kind of like the principle of what a ranked mode is in a online game that is frustrating. But the way that they did it was great, right? But yeah, no, do a few more races here. I'll get Gold Legend. Actually, you know what? I'll do this. I'll grab some of those mods, and then we'll get Gold Legend in here. How about that? I messed up the 2 pops. Yeah, I think the thing that threw me off there is that I usually hit the blue ring in the air, but I second-guessed whether or not I'd get enough charge if I did that. There's a lot that goes on. There's a lot of micro decisions. I didn't get the perfect charge either. That sucks. I'm also not going to go for the skip, because I'm not good at it with the car. And I'm honestly mid at it with the extreme gear. Probably shouldn't have used that, but maybe I'll get another one. Focus up on rings if possible. Got so lucky I didn't get hit in the quarter door. Nice! I think that's the first world match that I've won on the Space Colony Arc mod. I hope that came out okay on stream. I know the stage is a bit dark. See if I can clip that for a video. I didn't mean to rematch because I want to go and download mods, but yeah. So, I mean, I guess half the theme for today is that I'm playing on a lot of, like, modded skin stages as well. Oh, I didn't rematch, it just confirmed. Okay, yeah, so now we're gonna go and download some Riders mods for Tangle and Whisper and test those out. And then I'll get back into a lobby with y'all. Especially Gold Legend. Been maining silver as of recent. It took me a minute to realize it was Coral Coast. Yeah, Coral Town. I was actually wondering, like, oh, I didn't specify what this track was. I've just been playing. You got second place there, Clever? Hell yeah. Okay, let's get some mods going. I'll throw you guys on the BRB screen while I go and search. Hit up good old Game Bananas. Can you play a song? Let's get a better song. Monkey Shot Expert? Sure. Oh yeah, I also have Null Space installed over Hidden World. Alright, skins. Where is she? Is she at the bottom? Tangle. Rider's Tangle on foot plus animations. Yeah, dude, she's even got her skating animations. You know, here's the thing, Clever. Here's the thing about your mod. It may not be, like, quote-unquote, the first, like, the quote-unquote first Rider's Tangle mod, but it's sure as hell probably the most accurate one right now. Guys, take a gander at this. She's got, like, a skating animation similar to Shadow, and she, like, does the little crouch drift turn and everything, so we're gonna grab that. And then we're gonna grab King Julian, of course. Skins. Whisper. Scrooge McDuck. What do you mean Scrooge McDuck? Where's the... Sure. There's no telling if these two mods will be compatible with each other, but hopefully I'll get it sorted out. Straight up mortaring my canyon. We're still doing that? We're still talking about that? That's an old joke. That's from like months or two ago. Mortar Canyon would be cool over Urban Canyon. Urban Canyon is one of those like stages that aren't so visually appealing to me. I wouldn't mind a good stage skid for that. I know there's one that makes it look like Quartz Quadrant. I'm not too big on that personally. There's nothing wrong with it necessarily. I just don't like the colors and how it changes the lighting is the main thing for me there. Extract Rider's Tangle, Rider's Whisper, and let's see here. Rider's Wispangle. Ah, there we go. I can get rid of the Tangle files from the folder. And hopefully it doesn't conflict with Clever's mod. Union. Unused. Throw them back in there. Okay, we should be good. Should be ready to rumble unless something like colossally terribly wrong happens. They released the Tangle files. Come on, man. You know how insane it was that Sega made an official files joke when the Chaotix case files were coming out? That was insane. Such an unnecessary thing for them to do, but they sure did it. I wish Riders with Spangle was categorized better. Like, I wish it was in the actual, like, Tangle and Whisper categories. Instead of just, like, the general skin category. Oh, there she is. Perfect. How does she work when she's in a car, Clever? That's crazy. I didn't know you made mods. Yeah, Tangle the Lemur moveset in Smash Ultimate, like you were talking about as well. Damn. Dude, I gotta check this out. She looks like Min Min. Wow, that's really cool. Here, let me show this on stream too. Look at this. I didn't know you made Smash characters. What are you, some kind of super genius? If that's Nair, that's really cool. Might be like Side B or something, but that's probably Bear. These comparison photos are really cute. I definitely want to play this. I really want to play that. Nair and dash attack. Oh, does she cartwheel for the dash attack? Clever. Pun intended. Waiting on the comp of the time that we kept mortaring Arcania. I don't know if that one's happening. I don't know if that one's happening. I might make a video for the Tangle and Whisper Festival, though. Alright, I don't see Gold Legend online, but I'll send an invite anyway. You're probably in here somewhere. Oh, look at that. I do have you. Alright, where's Gold Legend? There we go. Let's look at some stats. Supersonic, AI, Tails, and Tails. Supersonic is kind of surprising, but obviously that's all offline playtime. Oh, look at her in the menu, dude. Wow. I didn't know that you even, like, gave her an animation for just standing. That's sick. What are these animations from? Did you reuse it from something else? Wow, you've been testing the hell out of this mod. When I last looked, Tangle was in 3rd place, like before the update came out. Man, you've been putting in work. Okay, we got Silver. Supersonic Blaze Shadow. Oh, I already checked you, yeah. True. Okay. Let's run it. Dude, I should do, when your Tangle mod is done on Smash Ultimate, I should, like, somehow try hosting a tournament for that. I don't really think you could do online with mods, though, unless you, like, parsec an emulator or something, but yeah. The Stakes Extreme Gear would have been cool as a default option in CrossWorlds, so thinking back to Zero Gravity, they sucked. Yeah, but thankfully all the Extreme Gear is cosmetic in this game anyway. It doesn't have, like, a unique function compared to the cars. So, it would all just be for looks. But there really should be a Mortar Canyon mod for Urban Canyon, yeah. Dude, I would do it too, Clever. I just would need to figure out how that would even work. I know there's, like, netcode mods for the game, but I don't think it would be compatible with your mod. And it's so much, like, hassle, high-key, to, like, do modding on Switch 1. Alright, let's try the Unfoot mod. See how good she is at skating on ice. I hope we get Blizzard Valley, because look at all the Whispers in their winter coats. Nice, 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 nice. Fully custom made? So you went in Blender and did that by hand? You're a talented individual. I thought you were just like a casual enjoyer, but no. You're all up in there. You're coding, animating, doing skins, dude. You're on the Wii gear? Hell yeah, I am. The Extreme gear. Yeah, in Supersonic. I used Supersonic back when I played the game and I used them for GPs. Can you use Supersonic in Race Park, I wonder? Oh, dude, I can't focus on her, but this feels right already. I really like how Extreme Gear physics feel when you're using custom vehicle mods. Like Shadow's Dark Rider feels really good over the Extreme Gear with different animations. Somehow it kind of changes the feel for me. I appreciate that the air tricks are similar to Frontier's air tricks. Yeah, Crackhead Bay, whatever. You really nailed her personality on the, like, front-facing aerial animation, by the way. Gonna need some rings. Thank God it's a frenzy. Kind of want a mod that disables the iron effect. So I can see the characters in their glory. I need speed, bro. This is goofy. Do you plan to do anything for the aerial animations? Because that's like the only immersion breaker. Dude. I'll take a third. Why not? Why not? Yo! Look at the way she did a little twirl 360 on the ice there. What a perfect track for me to be playing this on. The momentum of that slide made so much sense. Nice. Genius pairing. Damn, I might just have to keep this one on semi-permanently. I might rotate it between on foot and extreme gear though, because I do like the look of extreme gear. I know that the roller skates are technically extreme gear, but it's not the same as hoverboard, right? It's all just cosmetic. But yeah, you're the Tangle fan? You definitely are the Tangle fan. When did you, like, fall in love with Tangle? When did you discover her, and when did you realize she was one of your favorites? They're clever. I'm gonna swap to the Mii gear. You got a silver-themed extreme gear there, Gold Legend? Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, sorry I clickbaited so many people about the festival. We'll do the giveaway tomorrow. I would have done it today, but it didn't seem like a lot of people were interested today, which is fine. As much as I love the Blaze Rider's outfit, I feel like I've been using it for too long. I feel like I gotta take it off soon. Kind of sick of it. Well, I kind of want to go back to the original. It's a long story, give me a bit to type. I don't know if you'll have time to type before the next batch, but hey. If you're swift as the wind, go for it. Just don't grief yourself in a match, right? Oh, trans extreme gear? Oh, I see. I think you've shown that one to me before as well. Alright, I'm going to probably switch off to Whisper for a little bit after this. Probably do like, I don't know, 20-ish minutes of Whisper matches, because I've basically been giving all the love to Tangle. And I do, in Deedly Doodle, need to try the Whisper Riders mod. Oh, you know what's something I have to do before the end of the stream, too? I have to try using the Moto Bug vehicle on Tangle. Because that's like her canonic, well, quote-unquote canonic, biblically accurate vehicle that she uses on the IDW cover for the promotional comic. Instead of the Hot Hatch. Because apparently the artist didn't know that Tangle was going to be in the game, which is pretty raw. I'm pretty sure Ian Flynn knew. But they didn't write anything special for her. Do not do Kraken Bay, bro. My god, I love my wife. I need rings. No harm in taking this path. Just gotta make it worth my while. Da-na-na-na-na. Pretty crazy. I was about to say, like, oh, wow. Interesting, like, combination of characters here. We got a gun mech and Tangle. But very recently in Chaotix case files, there actually was Tangle and Whisper interacting with Gun. So I guess it's not too crazy anymore, huh? Bruh. Can't believe I didn't snipe it there. I don't have an item, so there's like no way I can win unless everybody gets hit. Wow, that's never happened to me before. Wow, that sucked. I can't end on an L like that before I switch to Whisper. Nice. Dude, I literally lost to like not hitting one item box and then just barely scraping the edge of the upper pathway. That sucked. I mean, like, 5th is fine, at least. You know, nothing too shameful there, but yeah. At least I didn't get a 4-item hit? Yeah, I guess. Part of me is a little bit bored of using the level 4 build. It's fun being able to block things on reaction, but I feel guilty when I go an entire match without getting hit by anything. Like, they do need to nerf it in some capacity, so it's a bit harder, I think. Had to leave mid-race because my dog wanted outside. I could get you in after this, Two-Tailed. W prioritizing your dog, by the way. I got stacked on, what setup are you using? Yeah, we'll run until we get another Tangle victory on foot, and then we'll go ahead and try to snipe some Wisp and Booster matches with Whisper. Close out tonight's stream in prep for tomorrow's festival. Dun, 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 dun. Sometimes my dog goes outside, and it's like really cold here in Canada. It's super cold. And she'll just stay out there for way longer than I expect she's gonna want to, because it's so cold, and I get worried. But she's chilling. She's just having fun. That's a giant message there, Clever. I am delightfully gonna read that after this match. This is gonna be bad for you? Why are you in that mindset, dude? Get out of that mindset. You're a winner. You're a champ. Seeing multiple Tangles running at top speed is so funny. Okay, whatever. Focus on ring consumption, I guess. Biggie Chaos. Oh my, are you kidding me? Jesus Christ. I literally touched the brakes, too. I actually hit the other monster truck user. That's silly. Oh my god. Rings. Rings. Need rings. Oh, dude, really? Oh, Jesus. Man, I got disgustingly unlucky that whole match. I got hit so many times. I don't feel like I should have lost that, but whatever. Funny how the only, like, non-Tangle Whisper character there was Blaze. Also, shut the fuck up, announcer. Holy crap. Dude, that is the worst voice line in the game. Oh, shut up! I know I lost! Shut up! Oh! Shut up! I think Extreme Gear skates were default option for all characters would be sick. I know why Sega doesn't want it there. Sega would have trouble balancing them. I feel like it could just be a skin, right? Like, there's multiple different types of vehicles specifically for handling power, so boost could also be different, you know? So I heard of Tangle before, and I started reading the comics. At the time, I was doing SSBU mod requests, and I saw a request for Tangle over any character, and I decided to take it up. I couldn't figure out any good characters to put her on, though, so I started working on a moveset, not knowing how big of a project it would be, and my interest only grew from there as I picked up the comics. So you were just doing it as like a good act of service, as a good Samaritan, too. Were you already a Sonic fan before that? Bro, like, went and did the research for the character, too. Get me back next race? Yeah. It's not easy to remember that kind of thing, unfortunately, two-tailed. So, let me know at the end of this race. And I can get you. It's not always the most, easy to remember, especially when you get, oh, in your ear after getting 9th. Trying to run your setup. It takes a bit of practice. It's not hard, but it does take some practice. Not a huge into the comics at the time. Makes sense. Makes sense. So I'm guessing Espio was probably always your guy. How fitting that we're on Planet Wisp, by the way. Because Whisper is basically the queen of the wisps. They also recently put Planet Wisp in Sonic Rumble not too long after Whisper came into the game, so that's cool. What can I say? What can I say? When you got connections like Tangle does, you ain't losing on the Wisp's turf, bro. She knows the way of the Wisps. Look at her. Look at her. She's got Burst Wisp in her bloodstream. It ain't a problem. She can fly wherever she pleases. Oh, this is taking a long time to authenticate the match. Yo, Clever in second. And the Queen of the Wisps in third. I was watching a lot of Game Apologist at that time. Yeah, I think he's one of the bigger YouTubers that has covered IDW in the past, right? I don't think I've watched very many of their stuff. Yeah, you can, Two-Tailed. I gotta switch to Whisper anyway. Two-Tailed, what's your thoughts on IDW, by the way? Burst Whip, totally not a form of steroids. I mean, is that not what Hyper Go-On energy is for Sonic characters? Like, think about it. What is your setup? Do you want my vehicle? Because my gadget is, like, always the same. It's the build that everybody else uses. As for vehicle, it's literally just, like... Well, here, I'll show you. Wait, did I invite Two-Tailed already? Where art thou? Okay, so the vehicle I was just using is just the regular Blue Star, but I typically run this when I'm doing Extreme Gear. When I'm doing handling, I do Hot Hatch. This one right here. But yeah, let's go back to default Wispin Booster. Man, I'm so sad I don't have the festival horn already. Damn, I want to get a good picture of them both honking. Clever, can you honk? I'll try reacting to it and taking a picture. Damn, okay, I gotta honk. You gotta react to my honk, because my honk is slower. This is important. Yeah, look at that. She lingers in the air long enough for it to work too. Teamwork. Alright, already up. But yeah, think about Metal Sonic using Hyper Go-On energy. That's literally a steroid, dude. Testing my gadget setup? Yeah, Gold Legend. If you use heavy characters, you should look into using, this setup on a power car with a power character, or a handling character in a power car. Because if you drive straight, you gain a ring bounty from the slipstream, and rings give you a mini speed boost as is. So, you go really fast if you're driving straight without drifting a lot. And, the top speed on power cars is actually higher than speed cars when you're doing that too. I don't want to listen to this right now. I played so much Xenogears. I like the IDW comics. I mean, I view them on YouTube when YouTubers post them, but I enjoy them. And that's why I'm hopeful Kit comes to CrossWorlds. Oh yeah, true. True. So you'd probably prefer if I put Kit over AI Tails instead of Ray, I'm betting. You're bad at being straight? Ah, true. Yeah, you need a staking setup. I get that joke. I understand. I hope I didn't accidentally mess up my gadget setup when I was demonstrating. I hope I went back to the correct one. I might have bonked it though. I wasn't paying attention. Up to you for what you use for mods? I mean, hey dude, I never play Tails, so I don't mind who's on AI Tails. Alright, moment of truth. What setup am I using? I am using the dork one. God damn it. Alright, this is basically a forfeit match. It's still doable, but it's not what I wanted. Driving straight isn't amazing on Extreme Gear. But I did get the lead specifically because it's a slipstream build. So if you're behind people, you're gonna gain more speed than them anyway. Oh, I probably shouldn't have picked this one because I can't drift too well. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to accept being slow. Because I'm not using the build I want. Hopefully I can keep on to this, because I don't have a block. Or I don't have a shield readily available. You're going to use your Wisp. Huh. Why did I get targeted? I was in like third instead of second. I mean, I had quick recovery. It was fine in the end, but yeah. I mean, for using a setup that I almost never use, I guess third is fine. Probably would have won, though. That was annoying. But hey, I pulled it off. To a somewhat decent degree. That was crazy front running. Yeah, it looked cool from my angle, watching you go there. That was bad. You just need to practice, Gold Legend. You fell off the map like 4 times. Yeah, see, that just comes down to practicing your lines, really. I am hunger. I didn't eat before streaming, which is fine, but I am going to end soon. I just want to get some good wins in with Whisper. How come this is taking so long? I'm pretty sure somebody needs to ready up. I'm excited that I get to do another Tangle Whisper dedicated stream tomorrow, so I can make a better thumbnail, utilizing photo mode. Because that's what I did for the Pac-Man Festival. For this one, I just used their renders, which isn't very unique. I think everybody streaming on YouTube right now is probably using those. So, next thumbnail will be better. I'll have to edit this one as well so that the giveaway thing isn't in it. Yeah, Camelot Castle, why not? I actually got into a conversation in like a Zelda chat today about the best Sonic vocal themes, and I'm like, I feel like Black Knight has like 4 of the best vocal themes. Why can't I... It won't let me vote. Hold on. It's not letting me vote. I couldn't move. I also hope that I have my correct gadget set up, because I couldn't do anything. I might have to reboot the game. Wish Twinkle Circuit was here. Yeah, like the racing game specifically from Twinkle Park. I think King Arthur would be a pretty cool character on horseback. Okay, we got the setup that we wanted. I'm fine with Ocean View, but I did want to run it back on White Space because I feel like I didn't get to race the way I wanted to. But this is fine. I wonder if Whisper's charge values are the same as this character. I think one of the biggest like advantages or like good parts of the CrossWorlds cast, like DLC characters being in the files before they actually come out, is the fact that we get to have these day one costume mods like this. Because people can work on it before it's even time, right? Also, only reason I chose this is so I could showcase Null Space here. Wow! I blocked a blue cube and Mr. Boom Boo. See, like, I wish that she wasn't metal so I could admire her skin while I'm playing in this frenzy mode. This game just got like 17 million% more fun for me, by the way. Now that Tangle and Wispy are in here. Damn, how'd you get so far ahead? You must have had a boost. You, like, chaos controlled there. I'm happy if I sniped second, at least, though. That person in the power car was, not letting up. Yeah, MZ. World's most powerful Charmy player. Nice. Damn, Clever is kind of unstoppable now that he's got Tangle. Song is so happy. Big into it. That was fun. Yeah, no, definitely. That was a good race. I feel like I couldn't get my footing at the end, but that's just Ocean View, dude. I took the end and had Tornado? Hell yeah. What'd you use Tornado on? I agree, because the DLC characters end up in the files before release, so the person who made Kid Goku, I was able to reskin the entire II festival to a Dragon Ball festival. That's sick. Maybe I should hop on the Tangle train? Yeah, I mean, you could round us out. We got, Whisper, Tangle. We could, Sonic Heroes it. Because technically, Whisper could be power and flight. So I guess maybe there should be 2 Whispers instead of 2 Tangles, but yeah. I always thought of Tangle as the speed character, because she could probably, like, slingshot herself with her tail and everything, too, right? It's the thought that mattered. I mean, it's basically the best shield item in the game, too, so it was reassurance at the end of the day. You could say, oh, shield is the better item, but at least with Tornado, you can hurt people, and it has a pretty big radius. I'm tangling my lesbian pride flag extreme gear. Do you actually have one for that? I probably can't see it, though, because Tangle is on the on-foot mod for extreme gear right now, but yeah, that's sick. Dual typing for characters? I would probably still prefer if they were just one type, so we could, like, have a better variety. Like, more characters in one game, because that's the cool part of Sonic Heroes, right? It's the trifecta of them. I mean, it's annoying when that happens, but it's not a big deal either. People that use their abilities super early into a race do not know what they're doing most of the time. take a Sky Road. Dun, dun, dun. I'll get you even if I'm dying. Oh, I'm so excited for the festival, dude. The items are so good. They need to do more Sonic festivals because the items are just perfect, man. Get swerved, man. Good race, good race. Maybe I won it through desync. We were like side by side. We were rubbing shoulders there, dude. Ah, that sucks. Hey, Gold Legend, 4th. Look at that. Nice. No need to be so harsh on yourself. You clutched up. I wish the green Rocket Fist didn't have lock on. It takes away from the red Rocket Fist, and it takes away from the skill value of manually sniping. Yeah, I mean, I get it, because, like, you're trying to compare it. You're probably trying to compare it to, like, green shell, red shell, and Mario Kart, right? The value of that. I find that I don't mind, because I like that one of the aspects of CrossWorlds is that they always expect you to kind of have a defensive item to use, and basically all the projectiles home in on people anyway. I don't mind it, and the tracking is not nearly as good as red. When it's red, it's almost a guaranteed hit. When it's green, it's still requires some timing. I think, like, items in general are just so strong that it doesn't really matter to me if they nerf the green punch. Tired of 7th? It's one of those nights. One of the worst feelings is when you're doing great at the beginning of a session and then you start plummeting skill-wise, and then it's like, oh, okay, cool, now I just have to go to bed on an L, because I'm clearly just in a bad mindset now. Got my swagger back. Tangle helps you rediscover yourself. I want a few more first place before I'm satisfied. Da, 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 no. No, 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 no. And I have gotten a lot of, like, rebound snipes with the green punch before, but I don't know. I don't really think about it too much. Like, green glove is not the issue to me. Shuriken's the issue. Slime's just annoying. It's not that bad. I don't know. There does need to be item rebalancing in general, but I don't think any particular one is, like, the problem. I can do Dino Jungle. W decision to not stomp me there. Two-tailed. ether monster. If I held the red glove, I probably could have won, but I think he won by just a slight hair. Because that's the power of Knuckles gear. And I didn't have max rings by the look of it. That's, really, really, really annoying. That is so annoying. That felt horrible. Apato's Hive Mind. I didn't see too many monster trucks there. Yeah, that felt horrible. That might have been my red fist, Two-Tailed. I didn't get a nota for hitting you, though. But I did throw a red fist. Dude, I just want, like, 3 Whisper W's. Second isn't good enough for me right now. It doesn't feel good. I just need to hoard more. Like, that's all there is to it, really. But yeah, no, it feels good playing World Match again, because I haven't seriously played World Match since, let's see here. Since, like, January 12th. So it's been over a month and a half since I've properly played World Match. I still remember when I was playing the ONT and everybody was voting Metal Harbor and I was genuinely losing it. Yeah, Metal Harbor's not one of my favorites. It's okay. Fine. I don't know. Visually, it's not very interesting. The song's pretty good. I don't like the aerial pathway. The shortcut is rewarding because it's skillful and dangerous, but it's so difficult to line it up online sometimes. I wouldn't be mad if it did knock me down 7 places. Just shows I'm way out of my league here. No, I mean, I feel like anybody can get hit by a stray BS item, regardless of skill. I've been watching the Russian Badger a lot. I've heard the name. I'm not sure who that is. A lot of the time when people mention creator names, I don't really know who they are. If you mention, like, a Nintendo YouTuber from the 2000s to 2010s, I probably know who they are, though. Pac-Man World, my worst track. I love this one. I don't know how rusty I am on this, but I adored this in the fest. I was very glad to play it over and over again in the festival. Definitely the best DLC track in the game. Easy. Tangle jogging at Mach 3 catches up to you. Jump scare. I'm surprised that hit random. Oh, shit, I thought that I let go. Oh god, so many tornadoes. I think that Whisper just won. Yeah. Oh, really? Dude, fuck off. Why am I getting so unlucky now that I'm on Whisper? She literally has a skin called Lucky Whisper. The ONT should have had a couple more tracks so I wouldn't constantly play Metal Harbor. It should have had more CrossWorlds, I think. Dude, that was such an unlucky match for me. I'm glad that everybody else seemed to be happy with their placements, but that was not a good time for me. I feel like I got hit like a frame before shield was ready too. Not a frame, obviously. Exaggeration. Classic gamer exaggeration, but damn, I got fucking rolled. At least I was able to like wisp at the end and get 5th, but yeah. This game can do some absolute bullshit to you. Still wouldn't say it's as bad as going to 1st to 24th in Mario Kart. Yeah, Mario Kart's more frustrating because there's less you can do. I don't really want to play any of these tracks right now, I'll be honest. Also, does anybody feel like Market Street is like a remarkably small track in comparison to like everything else? Got hit after my shield went down? Yeah. People are really good at waiting out for, like, when the shield is gonna go down. Yeah, you're right, Clever. We're almost, like, equally matched between the Tangle and Whisper factions here. Actually, I think we are equally matched. Yeah. You could be doing everything right in Mario Kart, and guess what? Everybody pulls red shells. Or lightning. Pedro, I have to cancel the giveaway because not enough people were doing it today. So tomorrow when we do the festival, we will be doing the giveaway. Network error? That's swag, man. Well, I'll try to get you in after this. Gold Legend just reminded me at the end of the race. Is that an Ichiban? Is that a rare Ichiban in this world of lesbians? That's a good car for Knights. Good decoration, for sure. I want 3 Whisper W's. Wow. They're gonna pick Kraken Bay. I knew it. Do what you need to do with that glove, bro. What? I feel like that's legitimately the 4th race in a row where I get sniped at the last possible second before my shield comes up. Oh my god. That was not fun. It's so hard to recover from getting hit on that track specifically, too. That was not fun. Yeah, I can bring you back. Genuinely, every single one of these have been insanely super turbo winnable. And I just, man, I keep getting hit. Bad luck. I was literally holding as steeply as I could. Oh my god, can you close the lobby? It's gonna throw us into a match, yeah. I'm turning off the game so that I can invite Gold Legend. Oh, I also missed my friend beating Ocarina of Time. That sucks. They were streaming it. I wish it would just listen to you when you exit the lobby. How do you know it wasn't intended for you? Zavok's right cheek. Boom, 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 boom. Dun, 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 dun. Level 3 bombs. Who are we waiting on here? Two-Tailed, I'm guessing? Because I had no luck on target. Oh, yeah. And those ones you don't even, like, get a heads up for either. It just hits you point blank, and it's like you're not even prepared to, like, block it either. Which is pretty terrible. But yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Being a console gamer in the modern day is weird? Why? I think I know why. I think it just has like infinitely less features and quality of life. But I'm curious what reasons you would list off. Like, is it just modding? Is it like the availability of ports? I want to hear it from your mouth. Yes, it would be your fingers since you're typing. Ooh, all of these suck. All of these suck. Ooh, yikes. Yikes, all of these are bad. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. I could probably squeak out a Bikini Bottom win. I feel like a lot of people are pretty rusty on that track. It's an Xbox thing, everything is weird? Yeah, but what specifically? Because I haven't used an Xbox in like 10 years, you know? Yeah, Two-Tailed. It just hits you. There's no indication, and then it's instant too because they're so close to you. There isn't like a startup animation from the saw like cutting into you. It just hits you. It's much faster than if they're far away, which makes sense, I suppose. Oh, ew. Oh, ew. Oh, God, I hate this song. Oh, ew. That's the first Joker player I've seen in a long time, too, actually. That's pretty cool. Look at how baggy her pants are. It's nice. Big fan, big fan. Oh god, I hate the song. I need a mod that gives it a better song. I need, like, the Goofy Goober song from the end of the SpongeBob movie. I know there's one that replaces it with May's theme from Guilty Gear, but I don't know. Guilty Gear doesn't really mesh with SpongeBob, in my humble onion of an opinion. Dun, 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 dun. Thank God you have some taste. That was a sick double block. What did I say? What did I say? Everybody is rusty on Bikinulous Bottom, so I kind of knew that I would do well there. Okay, that's 1 out of 3. 1 out of 3. Almost there with the quota. So many whispers. It brings me great joy seeing so many of them lined up. Oh, that's an interesting song to put in my playlist. What's another one we can use here? Get out of my way. Actually, yeah. Your second worst track? I think for a lot of people it's their worst. I think Metal Harbor might unironically be in my bottom 3, even though I've practiced the skip on it. It's just so hard to clutch that final skip sometimes. Got hit once on final lap, so of course I get launched back 5 places. Yeah, and you are using extreme gear too. So the limit depletion is even worse. This game is great when you play it for only like a couple hours instead of trying to do like 5 to 10 a day. These are all pretty good stage picks. Aqua Forest is probably the only tricky one though, because you definitely need an item at the end there if you want to not get overtaken by somebody else. Dampa Factory, yeah, I mean, I'm down for Dampa, I'm down for Colorful Mall, but my fingers feel more so like a Colorful Mall kind of thing right now. Kind of type B. What, we have a D+ in here? Free? Free? Good even. Free points. Dun, dun. Yo, two-tailed based. Based alert. All your based are belong to us. All right, let's hopefully close out 2 more dubs here. I should do more Hot Hatch Tangle. But it feels weird using the rider's skin in a car. Like, it's just, it's too weird. I don't know if I could do that. I wonder if this Tangle behind me is a bot. Probably not. I feel like bots don't play the new characters. I feel like they only play the Sonic characters in base game. Oh, you know what? White Cave would have been an okay pick. But I'm definitely way more comfortable on Market Street. Easy. Come on! Got a whole ass on this last track. Last lap. Almost got out of stock. Oh my god. Playing too much Smash. Which is more like 20 minutes of my spare time, which is still too much. Game sucks. Oh, come on. Can't even see what my lead is like. If I even have one. It's not big. Woo! I was so convinced I was gonna get hit and then lose last second there. That's 2 out of 3. It's 2 out of 3, baby. Yeah, NED plus must be happy to be in this lobby. I'm a terrible Legend 9. Why are you guys so hard on yourselves? Even being Legend 1 isn't, like, impressive or crazy or hard. We're all in this fight together. We're all kicking and screaming. Yo, what's up, Hyper Ultimate Shadow? It was good. You guys are literally good at this game. You don't have to break my heart by being so negative on yourselves. I'm not washed anymore. See, it barely even took an hour. I love that you just copy-pasted what you said, but slightly edited it there, clever. Nothing else to say, either. It's just that rough. I actually could have came top 3. I was holding a monster truck for final turn a millisecond before I used it. I wonder if you can get hit on the startup of that move, too. Tangle kind of jumps like Mario in her tricks. She'd look good in a Mario outfit. Clever, I don't know if you want to, but you should consider giving, like, Tangle an alt outfit where she's wearing, like, overalls and a Mario hat, but maybe it's, like, gray with her colors. Or you could just do Mario. I feel like she would look really good in that fit. Miku spotted. Oh yeah, I'm also using a mod for, like, AI racers over Miku. And I think... No, not Joker. I think it's just Miku. Because I like the AI pattern on the skin. But... I kind of want to take it off because I like seeing the detail in her original design a lot more. Still get 4th, I guess? I mean, Two-Tailed, I'm right with you there mentally, though. Like, that feels like a gut punch. Like, that's not fun. That's not fun. That just happened to me for like 5 races in a row, man. And it could happen here too. But the good news is, we're almost ready to turn in for the night and rest up for the festival. And there will be a lot less pressure to get a good placement in the festival. Unless we're doing tap boost. Can't go wrong with a good placement in tap boost, but yeah. Na 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 na. I'm not a big fan of using shortcuts on the first few laps because you can get hit and die at any point anyway. And if you hold a wisp till final lap, it's kind of GG's. And first. Woo! I might have heard a boom boo. I heard wrong. Three out of 3. I think we got like 3 of my favorite tracks back to back to back too. I wonder who was in the hot hatch behind me. They kind of looked like they slowed down at the end where it was kind of like, hey man, you got this, you got this. Johnny Boy won. Okay. I am officially satisfied. I got all the wins that I wanted on Wispy. Clever. I love the foot racing mod that you made for Tangle. It's perfect. I out of principle, I kind of gotta like it more than the other Writer's Tangle because it's like canonically accurate. So fantastic work there. Thank you to everybody for playing with me. Tomorrow we're going to be giving away 4 Red Star Ring codes during the festival. And yeah. And thank you again for the gifts, Clever. I really do appreciate it. I feel like I can't thank you enough. I know, I don't know. I feel like I just got to be as grateful as can be for that kind of stuff. But yeah, appreciate it. You were never washed, Gold Legend. It's all good. GG's Two-Tailed. GG's Gold Legend and Clever. Can you do a stream on Saturday? I mean, what day is it actually? I don't know if I'll stream on Saturday. I usually like to stream when there's like something very specific to do. Like a festival. Or a new character drop. But yeah, GG's. I'm definitely going to stream tomorrow, though. It's kind of weird that the festival isn't even on a weekend. But yeah. Don't leave yet, guys, because I would like to go and raid Callie Macen, who should be playing CrossWorlds still, unless she went offline. She's also playing the Lesbians. Go give her some love. In YouTube chat, just type Dolphin Raid. Dolphin Raid. Dolphin Raid. Here's her channel. Dolphin Raid. Go tell her that I sent ya. And, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for some grinding and gaming. Callie is also streaming on YouTube. If you want to go to her YouTube channel, we can raid her there too. Just type, just type Dolphin Raid. Thank you guys for supporting and hanging out. Good times, good times. She's actually playing Clever's mod as well, I think. Okay, it physically won't let me raid Callie, so I'll just raid Aaron, even though I have like one viewer on Twitch, but yeah. Just do it for the fun of it. Mm-hmm.